Why are we attracted to bad men and bad women? And when we form relationships with them, why do we end up focusing our entire lives on these bad men and women? First, let's consider the concept of a bad man and a bad woman. Bad men and women have an uncanny ability to detect the deficiencies and insecurities of others. They act and speak in ways that make it seem like they can fill these voids, creating an illusion that they are the only ones who can fulfill these needs. They don't genuinely aim to address these deficiencies, but cunningly and selfishly exploit them to satisfy their own desires. Their skill at pretending to meet these needs is so convincing that they easily make the other person believe that they are the solution, thus making them the focal point of the other person's life. As a result, they easily extract what they need from their deficient partners. The worst type of person convinces you that if you just fulfill a bit of their desire, they will fulfill your deficiencies in return. This leads the deficient person to believe that a little more effort on their part will make the bad man or woman meet their needs. Blinded by the desire to fill their deficiencies, people get ensnared by these bad men and women, unable to break free, always believing that a little more effort will finally get their needs met. For a long time, they struggle, clinging to the hope that their deficiencies will eventually be addressed, being dragged along by the other person. Instead of meditating to fill yourself up, meditate to empty yourself. What deficiencies do I have? Why do I have these deficiencies? Bring out and question the many versions of yourself that carry these deficiencies and erase them all. If you allow the deficient version of yourself to live in your mental world, it will constantly enslave you and trap your life in a prison of suffering. You must bring out and eliminate all the deficient versions of yourself. These numerous deficient selves will lead you to a life where you constantly depend on others and beg for their mercy to fill your voids. Close your eyes and find all the parts of you marred by deficiencies and discard them. Only then can the life of being a slave to others' whims and living in a painful prison change. The time and energy spent trying to fill your deficiencies through others should be directed towards meditating to find and discard your deficient self. This is the only complete solution. Living as a beggar, constantly looking for approval from others, is not dignified. True beggars aren't just those who beg for food and money on the streets. Admit that you are a mental beggar, constantly craving love and attention, and discard that part of yourself. When you have discarded all those needy versions of yourself, you will realize that the love you so desperately craved was within you all along. You were already living in immense love. Don't feel sorrowful for not being loved or recognized. Don't live your life seeking approval and love from others. Living confidently as your true self is the life of truth.